Hey everyone, it's Michael. This is Marshworks. Today, I want to talk about this AD5X. This is my first venture into messing with 3D printers, and I saw it, I got it. It's been a learning experience. The very first thing that I noticed right out of the box, after 3 days of printing, the hot end went out. This was a common problem with a bunch of the FlashForge AD5Xs that went out mid to late last year. They did respond. They did send me one. However, they did not send me any sort of shipping notification, so it kind of got mixed in with all my other packages. Didn't say who it was from. Nothing. I immediately, after I realized that it was going to be coming from China, went on Amazon and got, we just finished with this PET-G print. I ordered a hot end from Amazon. I ordered a hot end from AliExpress. Both of those got to me before the other one did, because I semi-remember it coming in, but again, they didn't say who it was from and all that stuff. Firmware with this printer, there's some people that have no problems. Firmware has been a nightmare for me. So it's done some updates. I tried out the Flash Studio update where they're updating their app. That was another thing. Their app was not initially on the Google Play Store. So I had to download it from a website. But they sent me the invite to try Flash Studio and their new UI that they're doing with FlashForge. And so I'm trying it. It did not work as planned. There were a lot of hang-ups. There have been connectivity issues with these things. A lot of people talk about them going where they can't see them, knocking offline, having to go back. I've had to re-add this to my account numerous times because it just randomly knocks off. There were some problems that I was experiencing with Flash Studio where the hot end was sitting directly on the print when it finished. So it would sit there for like 30 or 45 seconds. Then it would take and move the head around after it had done sunk into the print and knock the print off. With the hot end sitting in place, I can't do that. I can't run a print, have it finish in the middle of the night, and potentially catch my work area on fire. FlashForge's solution, roll it back to firmware whatever. Well, I've got that firmware saved on a USB drive. And I was like, oh no, I've already rolled it back. But I still haven't heard anything, haven't seen anything on addressing that issue. Another problem that I have had from day one, I can't do sequential prints. In other words, I run a print, and then when it finishes, I have to power cycle my printer. Now, I've gone through and deleted prints off of here. I've gone through and deleted my time-lapse videos. None of it works. If I were to turn around and go print right now, you would see that print head woo-woo, woo-woo, woo-woo. That's, to me, that's not acceptable. And I have wrote about it. Haven't gotten any good answers, any good responses. I know several other people, I've spoken with them that have had this same issue, and I don't understand why it's not being addressed. And the problem is when you go into the forums are all about, oh, it's user error, it's user error, it's user error. Not everything is user error, bud. There are these are just some of the issues that I've had. I wanted to get it out, let you know kind of what I've had, what I've experienced. When I will be upgrading my printer soon, and I won't be going back with FlashForge. It's taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot about setting up my prints and printing with different filaments. I can run some pretty good ABS ASA prints. But again, there are some major technical issues in the fundamental workings of this printer. And, you know, I'm looking at upgrading to a tool changer. There was no way I was going to go with the Creator, just because of how their firmware and how their ecosystem is. It's trash. I don't like it, and I will not recommend this printer or a FlashForge to a newer printer until they get some major issues fixed. So thanks again. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Take care.